Yeah, hi there. These comments are for one of my STEL students. I think this is Yuan. Okay, so let's take a look at, you're doing the independent writing practice test number 1. So let's see what you have. And the question here is, what are some of the most important qualities of a good roommate? So I'm going to read all the paragraphs and comment as I go. I'll probably make a few editing suggestions. So you might want to look beneath the YouTube video. I posted your essay so you can read the essay with me as I go over it. Paragraph 1. At what time or another, whether we're going to school or university, whether would be W-H-E-T-H-E-R, we need to find a roommate to live with. I think that honesty, considerateness, and cleanliness are 3 important qualities of a good roommate. First of all, let's look at the thesis, your introduction. So your introduction is a little bit too short. I would encourage you to aim between 50 and 100 words on the introduction, not just 2 sentences. So think about how you can introduce the topic without stating the thesis. At least, but you put the thesis where you put it, but you need to include some general statements about the topic first. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, next paragraph. First of all, the honesty is a vital quality for me to pick up a roommate. I wouldn't say pick up, I would say choose. To choose a roommate because we will share most of the stuff together. Stuff, not a good vocabulary word. How about belongings? We will share most of our belongings. Okay, for instance, the food, the electronic equipment, and all the expenses applied to the house. That's a fragment. So maybe after together put a comma and then for instance and then state this idea. That way you avoid that sentence structure error. Also, I will leave my valuable items at home and I do not want my roommate to touch or obtain. I wouldn't use obtain there. How about to touch or use them unless I give permission? You say under my permission. I would say, or how about to touch or use them without my permission? Otherwise, I do not feel secure, I would say, to leave my valuable items at home while I'm out. Vocabulary, not very good. You're using a lot of general words. Words like item, stuff. You're not giving any specific names of anything, so you're not demonstrating to me that you have a good range of vocabulary by this paragraph. However, you have a good topic sentence. You have some details to support that. Okay, next paragraph. Second of all, being considerate is another important quality for me because we live in the same house. How about this? Being considerate is another important quality in choosing a roommate because we live in the same house. Say choosing in there because that goes back to the question, right? So make sure each topic sentence is really, really clearly organized around the writing prompt. And then you say, we interact with each other's life. Therefore, I like to live with someone who is, I would put considerate here, not the noun. You can use an adjective after linking verb. For example, if my roommate likes to have friends come over to the house, how about this? I would hope that she would inform me in advance. Then I would not get shocked when I see strangers in my house. So I changed it to hypothetical because it hasn't happened. Say also, if my roommate likes to listen to the music, I would put late at night. She should be aware it is not too loud. Now, she should be aware that it should not be too loud without me having to tell her. Again, I would say she should be aware that it should not be too loud without having me to tell her. For those reasons, being considerate is a good way to live together peacefully. Good example, very good development on this paragraph. You're pretty organized. You have some good details. Your next paragraph, in addition to being, I would say, honest and considerate, how about this? Either being clean or cleanliness. Use cleanliness as a noun, or if you want to use a gerund phrase, use being and then clean. It's also an important quality for me to look for in a roommate. I like to be clean and to live in a clean environment. How about semicolon and then say, therefore, I hope the person I live with has the same thought. How about this? Has the same thinking as I have. Living in a clean surrounding makes us feel good and happy. How about put a semicolon after happy, the comma dot. Hence, I would like my roommate to clean the house regularly, to leave nothing on the floor, and to take shoes off when entering the house. Okay, good. Finally, at the end of the paragraph, you do give some specific examples to help support your ideas there. Then you say, to sum up, the important qualities of a good roommate are honesty, considerateness, and cleanliness. When I'm looking for a roommate, I check out those three qualities. How about I look for those three qualities? All right, let's go back to the website for just a second here. Let me check the YouTube video to see how much time I have, because it runs out at 15 minutes. Okay, I got plenty of time. I got like 9 minutes. All right, let's go back to, I'm going to click on a link here. I'm going to take you back to the website. I'm going to give you some lessons I think that you need to focus on to help you improve in your writing. Vocabulary. You're not choosing the right word in many cases. You're using the wrong word, so you need better vocabulary. So in step 1, I recommend specifically that you review lesson 3 and lesson 4 in step 1 of my 7-step system. Okay, grammar. You're having a number of grammar problems, and particularly with punctuation. So I want you to take a look at lesson 3. It talks about when to use commas. I want you to review lesson 4. It talks about using the semicolon, the colon, the dash, period, and so on. I think that would be important. Now also, I want you to go to the very last link, Writing, Grammar, and ESL and Research Exercises. I want you to click on the writing one and study run-ons, comma splices, and fragments. You'll see them at that website. You're having a lot of problems with basic sentence structure. So you definitely can work on that a little bit. One last thing, in the writing step, which is step 6, I want you to take a look at, where is it? Talks about how to be more coherent in writing. Let me go back. Actually, go to lesson 2. Lesson 2 will be good in showing you how to create your introduction, because your introduction is too short. So take a look at TOEFL writing lesson 2. And also lesson 4, which talks about how to make your writing more coherent. Now, I've probably kept you hanging on a little bit too long here. So the question now is, how will you score on this particular essay? So I think you're probably right around 3.0 out of 5. So if you go from 0 to 30, I'm going to say you're more than 15 and less than 20. So you simply have too many problems with word choice and with your grammar and your writing, I think, which is bringing down your overall score. You need a better introduction. One of your body paragraphs, the topic sentence, needs to be more directly connected to the writing prompt. So again, you're looking at about 3.0 out of 5 if you took the TOEFL test today.